once again, her usefulness still too universal until that change in the outside cameras comes in. And even then, we'll probably still see her.
She'll still be there, boys.
Still maintain her position on the ban spot there. Probably fairly often, might drop by like 10 to 20%, but overall, catch God Legion trying to get aggressive here. Back over on the Jacuzzi balcony, an easy finisher for Yogg, as there's no support in the area for God Legion, as he's off on an island back over towards Jim. Nearest player would have been Fisho Guy, but he's way back towards construction, and at this
just trying to hold that down, gets his opportunity for the man on catwalk, but can't find it, but it doesn't matter. Hopes comes in, he gets the kill onto Ethan, and right now Oxygen are starting to build some good control, but how about that aggressive play from Fisher Guy? Steps out and gets Hope on the Maverick, so that is going to make it a struggle now to open that construction wall fully.
Great trades coming back in there from the Chiefs here. Another one looking to be found, but Digital falls to Kino instead. Kino, who had a struggle in the initial game against FaZe, is bouncing back big time in their second game they played yesterday. He's looking to do the same, but look at this flank from Worthy as well. Denies the plan, takes down his second one as he rips the head off of Yogg. Kino's the only one left here now, and he's got to be the real hero on the outset of this game if he wants to put Oxygen in a leading position. Single sliver of HP is all that remains. It's going to be about 5 overall. It's one bullet he can take the damage from. We'll see the lifeline deployed here. That gives Kino the real estate he needs to possibly get this plant down on the ground. Worthy's had to fall back, but here comes Worthy once again, looking to deny this. The plant goes down, Kino's up, but he's not ready for the battle, and Worthy clutches out the first round for the Chiefs.
How
got the capability to open things up. Attempts to impact Trick so far unsuccessful, as this first Selma's going to go off without a hitch. The second one being used, but now a Nitro comes in, but it's exchanged just as quickly. Ethan actually down first there, but finished off post-mortem to the member of OXG's death. As that brings us down to a 4v4. Now OXG have that hatch open, and still a lot of access time as well. So OXG doing very good in terms of working their way down the checklist to get towards an execute here.
That's it, plenty of time. Quite often on this site, you'll see the heavy roam game played on top floor, mid floor, and you'll have teams coming to build this final execute with 40 seconds left, 30 seconds left, with an awful lot of work to do. Oxygen are quite far ahead of that curve. They've got the vertical angles, they're starting to gain that access, they've got the hatches open, so there's plenty of time for them to work with here. They don't need to panic at the fact that they've lost a man, they just need to start trying to work and create a little bit of space. And Kino down in blue, this could be a big play from them, but Worthy, he manages to shut down Yogg. God Legion gets Kino. That is this attack broken in half, blue.
As we see OXG trying to force their way forward, Laxing has the main hall control, and he gets the entry onto Worthy as well. Quickly gonna fall back though, because unfortunately it's a massive choke point to carry forward from that point forward. Goes back in, works his way in. We're gonna see Digital still holding though, and ultimately this goes down to a 3v1. Hopes stand in, trying to clutch this one out, but the case, it was left upstairs, so the time is going to run out, and Chiefs will be the victor of this round yet again.
I think their Oxygen just getting caught up in that time problem. There was 2 big kills came in. I commented how much time Oxygen had, and just after that, about 10 seconds, Kino gets shut down in blue, and it left them in a 2 versus 4, and the clock is ticking the whole time at that point. And at that stage, it becomes very, very difficult. 10 seconds left, diffuser down on the ground, you're dropping into sight, you're just trying to find kills. And Hopes, he's the last man alive, he does everything he can, he heads in towards that default spot, but there's nothing that he can do without the diffuser in hand, and it's going to be another good round from Chiefs there. To say that they played that as a complete total defense, they gave Oxygen 3 minutes of map control. They just basically gave them the top 2 floors of the map. No problem whatsoever. They were able to close it out like what I see from them. Very solid.
And realistically, even if Hopes did have the case there, probably wasn't going to be able to get it.
In a 1v2.
He was at a null timer right there in a 1v2 with opponents very, very close by. So wouldn't have made much of a difference ultimately at the end of the day there inside of that clutch scenario. Although tried his best, but not going to be enough in this situation. The Chiefs will continue to rotate back around. Now they're going to work their way, I believe, into bar for this hold here on the 3rd floor. And indeed, that will be the case as they work themselves into it. This is not a site that is played very often inside of North America at all. But from what I can remember here, OXG is actually one of the more comfortable teams on this site. So I don't think it's going to be as much of an issue for them as it might be for some of the other teams from the region.
So we've seen this a little bit in EUL. We've had a couple of teams. Na'Vi particularly had a very nice defense in the first couple of weeks of this. What you're likely to see is, or what I would expect to see, is a lot of attention being being paid to that top floor. Chiefs want to hold on as much as possible. A lot of the default plant spots can be held down either from above or below. You can have somebody in basement who hits a nitro through hatch. We saw Dorky do that. So it is possible to defend a lot of the sort of west side default spots, if you will. So what tends to happen from the attackers is they want to get themselves established in stock. They want to burst through the wall onto stage, and they want to get the diffuser down there tight on stage. Now then, the top floor clearance not starting out well for Oxygen as God Legion finds Kino, and as long as Chiefs can hold on to that top floor, the only spot they realistically need to worry about is that corner by the space that he's there. Blue, he's looking to move through and make a challenge here.
Laxing seems to have some inclination as well.
Certainly does. They can certainly hear each other. Laxing move through. He's going to win this. He sees him first, and there you go. A nice kill from Laxing. And that's an important one because it takes the man out of sight for Chiefs, and there could be an opportunity if Oxygen keep building from this stock side.
Even seemed like they were ready. Didn't actually move in, though, so it's only going to be just now. It's sub 20 seconds. They try to make a move for this one. Chiefs are very much ready for the challenge. Laxing will be moving in. He has a good cutoff here. He's going to need to get aggressive, but Official Guy has no idea. He's weighed the aggression out here towards the main stairs from the bathroom. Ethan with a great cutoff, though, denies the plant. Still from the inside of stock. It'll get traded from vertical. They can't get to the case in time, though. Someone tries to get it, but he goes down as well. And that's the end of the round as Chiefs clutch it out again. The competition phase is the only one that's been able to pull that off, and they're looking to go potentially 21-0 if they could take down Rogue without dropping her out. This game, however, as we go back towards it, Worthy starts us off well again on a CCTV and cash hold by eliminating Hopes. Was he able to get open the balcony before...
They are not going to find the electric claw just yet. Kino is underneath. Blue, it's on the wall on the other side. They're not going to be able to get it from Kino's position. It's round the other side of that brick wall that you just saw. And very importantly, there's a challenge coming in from lower garage onto him. This is beautiful play from Chiefs. Taking the Maverick out is almost certainly at this point going to keep that cash wall safe as well.
OXG as well. No additional angles to work their way in. No safe harbor to even push construction at this point either due to the elimination of their other hard breaches. Worthy now snipes out Kino, removes most of the aggression that this team had remaining in terms of utility as Ash is now gone as well. Yes, the ace is still in it, but okay, never mind. I spoke too soon. Yaga falls as well. It's just OXG looking to try and get lucky with some picks here to maybe allow them into the site, but it absolutely will not happen as God Legion picks up the last kill and the Chiefs find a flawless here for
winning for the kill. He manages to just scurry away in time and gets the kill, turns around, hits vertical with the turn and burn Blue and finds that opener for Chiefs again, and things are going from bad to worse for Oxygen. Full impossible, because otherwise what happens is you get 5 defenders all aiming in one location, either towards main stairs or towards kitchen hatch. Towards kitchen hatch it's going to be as Digital finds a nitro, gets shut down by Laxing, leaving us in a 4 versus 3. But to continue what I was saying there, you want to try and pull them in different directions, and that's why Blue is so important, because what it does is it spins the defenders on their heels, it divides them as a team, some kitchen hatch, so it really does help Chiefs to lock this defense down.
You see Laxing continuing to find the large majority of the impact for OXG here as he finds yet another entry back down from the main stairs position, getting a moto access as well. He'll try to push himself forward onto the site with this, but he still has to be careful of Blue presence because that's where God Legion was playing at before. And I don't believe they have confirmed intel that he's rotated out of there. In fact, he still has not, as he's going to be able to take down another drone since another member of OXG is also trying to push in from Oil Pit. That'll get blocked off by Fisho Guy, but he nearly loses himself in the process. We can see Hope's trying to move in now to assist with this. Laxing as well as Yaga both pick up kills here. It's a massive round from Laxing, and Yaga seals the deal with a double of his own. Finally, OXG are on the board after this basement attack.
Laxing just absolutely brute.
From time to time, however, as we see Vertical losing about half of his HP from it. Better than the last attempt, though, where he lost his entire life. Yogg as well, looking down through those vertical angles, will actually catch an aggressive Worthy, trying to peek through it, giving OXG
going to get caught out by the first of those Wamai magnets. We're going to have Hopes doing some work to try and open up this church wall as well, and I like what I see from Oxygen.
Yeah, right now looking very, very good on these basement attacks. It will have to build up towards more at the end of it. God Legion not noticed on the inside of Blue. He's able to trade out against the initial success from Kino and Yogg. Yogg's success at least allows him to get into the site and make a plant attempt, but a Toxic Babe will send him back and now into a down state as he's taken out via bullets. Laxing, though, trades that back out, but the Toxic Babe finishes finishes off Young. God Legion still holding for the inside of blue as well. Vertical's left off on an island here, and he's got no way to play it. A rebound from the Chiefs in the dying moments of the round yet again.
And right now, Yoga is doing at least one half of that fantastically well. If he can get in there and get a kill or two as well, absolutely perfect round from the Vigil. However, the first kill comes in, and it is going to be the Chiefs finding it onto Vertical there and giving themselves the man advantage. That's the Malusi gone, but Yoga, what did I say? He gets in and he gets his kill and gets himself back to site. Great round from Yoga so far.
The inability for the Chiefs to lock down his exact position allows him to go free and pick that one up. Laxing is going to, of course, have an explosive drone right in his face, forcing him out of position and into the crosshairs of Worthy, who takes him down, pushing out into Strip there. Finally, a change-up in the round for the members of the Chiefs as they take out another member of OXG and finally take control over the man count here as things go down to a 4v3. Only 25 seconds remain, though, so Chiefs still have to find some way to descend into the basement here and attack the site with virtually no time to investigate the setup. OXG will have full freedom to shut these players down, and you can immediately see it. Two going down to both, Yogg and Keith.
Vertical could be in a real power spot here as the round goes on.
Huge amount of boon health being given over towards Vertical there once again there as he's really just continuing to stim himself up. 30 seconds left in the round as well. Vertical perfectly played from that position. Picks up a double. Yogg rotates in. Hopes as well tries to assist, but he's going to fail this time as Worthy takes him out. But still the attacking presence from Chiefs is all but fully faltered here. Someone's going to have to go and pick up the case as well, as that's been down in the corner. With only 15 seconds left, Worthy will move forward. Yeah, he'll get a little bit of a boost from the Coda station. God Legion as well with a very important kill against Laxing, but time is low. The same problem on the last attack for God Legion. That doesn't seem to matter though. Yogg's the only one standing and he gets run over by God Legion as well. What a round from this player on the Chiefs as they continue to...
A little bit difficult to use. Anybody crouched is going to be staying underneath the level that they had. So this time they've gone for full visibility.
All right, so Chiefs will be able to pop that one open, having no problems with that access towards the site. Fisho Guy as well, actually some very well-timed spam, but it's going to be Ethan that finds the opening kill as Laxing tries to get a
Line of sight. They can now be picked up from East Breach a lot easier. Got to be more careful.
Chiefs getting very close to an execute point here. We are going to see the attempts made. Impact tricks are coming out though, and I believe have been successful in both attempts that have been used to try and get this open. Unfortunately, the attackers have one additional Selma, and the defenders only have two of those impacts, so we're still going to see the hole get made. Worthy as well able to catch Yaga. What a peek from Kino though, to trade it back onto Worthy. Unfortunately, has no capability to maintain presence on the inside of Cash, so has to very quickly fall back to red stairs, try to find a way to throw himself out again. What a play from Vertical, jumping out, but caught just as quickly by Fisho Guy as he shuts it down. Kino again though, a race car peek to knock out Digital. He's left alone here though in the 1v2, knows the push is coming in, and once again, it's God Legion to shut things down in the final moments of the round, giving the match over to the Chiefs as they take control 7-2.